Right, good morning, year two. You know how this all starts now. You give yourself 5 minutes or take longer if you want to get through all the questions. Pause the video, have a go at these arithmetic questions, and then we're going to go through the answers. Off you go. Okay, so question 1. The answer is 16. Question 2, 6. Question 3, 55. Question 4, 33. Question 5, 81. I was lost where the 8 key was there. Question 6, 7. Question 7 is 74. And question 8 is 45. Right? Just give yourselves a tick. If you got one wrong, just draw it out again. Follow those steps. Draw your tens, draw your ones. If it's add, do both numbers. If it's take away, cross out the tens and ones from the second number. Those are your answers. Right. So yesterday we looked at multiplying in twos. Today we're looking at tens. Okay. So you've got 3 number sentences and 4 answers. You need to match the number sentences to the answers and find the odd one out. So pause the video, have a go. Okay, so we should be really good with our tens. 10 times 7 is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 10 times 7 is 70. Okay. 10 times 0, whenever we times anything by 0, the answer must be just that. 0. It could be 10,564,322. If you times that by 0, your answer is 0. And then last one, 11 times 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, one more, 110. 11 times 10 is 110. That makes 50. The odd one out. Well done, if that's what you got. Right. So all these key terms that you remember, commutative, remember, is when it's the same either way. So 10 times 5 is exactly the same as 5 times 10. Either way, you're going to get 50. Right, the first one, it says, true or false? If I multiply 4 by 10, the answer will be 40. So we're just going to, I know a lot of us can count in our tens, but we're going to draw it because we need to prove it, okay? So I'm going to draw my 4 groups. And then you could do 10 dots, but just like when we do our tens and ones underneath, you could just do that to represent a 10. A 10, a 10, and a 10. If you struggle with counting your tens, please do your dots. This is just a quicker way to get it. And then you can count 10, 20, 30, 40. So the answer is 40, therefore it must be true. Okay, it's all about being able to prove the answer, not just knowing the answer, proving the answer. Right, next one, you're going to have a go first. So we've got 3 number cards here, 90, 10, and 9. Something equals blank times 10 using these number cards. We've already used 10. where will the other two cards go? Pause the video, have a go. Okay, so remember, when we're timesing by 10, it's whatever number we're timesing by, we can always, the pattern is adding a 0, adding that placeholder. So here we've got 10. Is it likely to be times 90 to make 9? Probably not. So it's going to be the other way around. 10 times 9 equals, that's a weird equal sign, but don't worry, 90. Okay, 10 times 9 equals 90. Right. I have 10 bags of 10 books. My sister has 3 bags of 10 books. How many books do we have altogether? Oh, it's a 2-step problem, everyone. Ding, 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 2-step problem. So, you're going to have a go, but I'm going to recommend you break it up. So work out how many books do you have. Then work out how many your sister has. Then put them together. All right? How many books do you have? How many does your sister have? Put them together. Off you go. Okay, let's start with how many we have. So I have 10 bags of 10 books. So I know my number sentence is going to be 10 times 10, which a lot of you know off by heart is 100. But well done if you also drew out 10 groups and put a 10 in each. Next up is 3 times 10. This is working out how much my sister has. So 3 times 10. So I can draw my 3 groups. It's a 10 in each. 10, 20, 30. My answer here is going to be 30. Then it says put them all together. So I'm not going to times them. When we say put something all together, that means adding them. Okay, so I need to do 100 add 30. Now, if we're not sure how to do that, we can draw our 10 tens. 3, 6, 9, 10, and then 3 more 10s, and then just count up in our 10s. So we know we've got 100 here, 110, 120, 130. So hopefully we got our answer as 130 books. Okay. Right. Your turn. Some true or falses here. For each one, just follow those steps like we did back then. Work out the answer, prove the answer, and then move on to the next question. So first one is, if I multiply 9 by 10, the answer will be 100. Is that true or false? Don't just tell me, show me. Show me how you know. Same with the next one. If I multiply 6 by 10, the answer will be 60. True or false? Show me. If I multiply 4 by 10, the answer will be 40. True or false? And if I multiply 0 by 10, the answer will be 10. Okay? Pause the video. Have a go at those 4 questions. Right. This is challenge 2. Getting into slightly trickier stuff now. You need to choose which number will go into each box. And down here, there's 2 numbers, okay? So you got this answer equals something times 10. Got this answer equals something times 10. Down here, you have 2 blanks. And you've got the cards underneath to pick which number should go in. All right, so pause the video. Have a go at those challenges. Slightly trickier, these ones. Okay, and let's move on. Oh, this is extra challenge. Don't worry if you only did challenge 1 or only challenge 2. This is a very tricky challenge. So these are word problems, okay, and those 2 steps we were talking about. So I have 5 bags of 10 marbles. I then got 6 more bags of 10 marbles. How many marbles do I have altogether? So remember, break it up. How many do I have? How many more do I get? Add them together, okay? So pause the video, do those 3, and then I'm going to move it down so you can see the others. Pause the video, have a go at them. Look at that last question, it's not all together, it's how many do I have left? So are you going to add or are you going to take away? Right, back to challenge 1. So, answers. For the first one, 9 times 10 equals 90, not 100. So hopefully you got false. Question 2, 6 times 10 does equal 60. So hopefully you put true. 4 times 10 does equal 40. And whenever you times 0 by anything, the answer is always 0. So it cannot be 10. So mark those. Right. So for these, I had to count these up. So I've got 10, 20, 30, 40. So if 40 is here, it's not going to be 40 in the box. What do I need to times by 10 to get 40? 4. Over here, just 10 here. So 10 times 1 equals 10. Down here. Got them. So we got 7 times 10 equals 70. Don't need that 17. And over here we got 9 times 10 equals 90. Like the one we did. My pen's going mental. But that says 90, I promise. Right. Challenge 3. This one was a bit trickier. So you would have broken it out to find out I have 50. I then get 60 more. And I add them together to get 110. Next up, I have 70. I get 20 more. I add them together to get 90. So there are 100 pencils. I get 30 more. 130. This one's just one big question. 15 bags of 10 is 150. And then I have 130. I give 30 away, so I'm going to take away. So I'm left with 100. Well done if you gave those ones a go, particularly tricky, those ones. And that's the end of your maths lesson today. Please send your work into year 2 at theprimeacademy.com. Have a nice break, and I'll see you a bit later on. Bye.